Nick Chubb. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch safety three. Watch safety three. Check three. Check three. Check three. Check the backer. Check the backer. Whip. Watch the whip. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Fields. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
It's now 3rd down. Check 13.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fields. He'll let it go deep for... And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep is Tavon Austin. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Check. Recon, 132 fighting.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Ronald Darby coming from the corner. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, exit.
Looking to throw. Herbert looking for Austin. Intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And to the that's where the return stops. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his guys are running at the football at the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Check 52.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's got some space here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his fourth touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Break. 48 for Mike. Stand out, stand out, stand out, stand out. Check your hot ring. Check 43. 61. Matchbox light.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This is taken at about the 14. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
At the 35-yard
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. Fields. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going, and still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Watch out, watch out.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, Delta. Ready?
From the gun, Herbert. That complete to Lamar Miller. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
Ready? 70, Indy. Pilot, 64, weak.
Hey, man. Watch the boot, watch the boot. Slam.
Tight dog.
A first down carry now for Miller. And some room to maneuver. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
6-6, pull it high.
Now it's Miller. About 3 yards there to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You ain't 80 weapons. You ain't doing nothing today. 49, check 49, check 49.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd and 2, Herbert. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Badgley's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Browns' drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Switch. Check 99. Check 99. Kill.
They begin this drive with Chubb, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Fields. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Like 10. Like 10.
Third down and 12.
Switch gears.
On 3rd down, Fields. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Herbert flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Under 10. You draw Corker.
Watch the shot.
2nd and 5. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He finds Austin complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd down.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
61, matchbox right. Leo. Ready?
He'll try the right side with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Chargers 10, Browns 7. Michael Badgley, the kickoff for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 20. Two-yard line.
Let's go. 2-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
We got right coming. Watch out.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Check nickel.
Now.
53
2nd and 6. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And my goodness, another interception. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Anderson-Dejo. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Short kick. It's taken at the 23. And he'll take it past the 25 and up. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Pilot, 64, weak. Go.
2nd and 3. He completes it to Henry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch the slant, watch the 6-6. Pull it high. Go. Let's go. Hey, we got number 50.
Back to throw. Herbert. Complete. Smith has it. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
25, check 25, check 25.
Here is Eckler. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Let's get some penetration here. Protein spill.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert. The open man is Smith. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Ready?
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38.
36. Recon, 132 fighter. Let go.
A shotgun handoff now to Miller. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Topper!
48's the mic. I got wide.
Hey, Sam off! 2.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Watch the other.
Crystal, Travis. Hey, Foxtrot! Yep. Ready?
From the gun, Herbert. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards, the final tally.
23 yards. First down, Chargers.
This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
Check 31.
Hey, Haywood! Let's go!
Operating from the gun, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And another negative play there as they stop him again. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
53's mine. Check 53's mine. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back.
From the gun, Herbert. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Badgley able to punch this one through. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Badgley now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Fields. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Check 24, check 20. Grab it. Grab it. Slam. He's checking, he's checking. Crack.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Watch quick. Spawn.
They run it again with Chubb, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Operating from the gun, Fields. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Okay, ready. Hayward.
Hey, check.
Mike 3.
Combo.
Silver.
0-0, Mike 3.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go.
From the gun, Fields. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
He's crashing. He's checking.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Fields. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. On 4th down, Fields. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. Turnover that just got him the football back. Obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here then?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do.
They've got his man complete. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Vincent Smith, his first touchdown of the new season. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt, the head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Browns' drive about to get started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Looking to throw on second down. Fields steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Melvin Ingram able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 19 on 3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Like 10. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Now Chubb running right. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Operating from the gun. Fields. He's going to let it fly. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check 3.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Whip.
They run again on first down. Chubb. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Here we go. Watch one. Check Mike. 6.
From the gun, Fields. Now a desperation throw deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for our visitors, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.